see. All right, so we're gonna check out the Wuthering Waves message in 4 minutes. See what Wuthering Radio got to say.
Just ahead of its second closed beta test, the Wuthering Waves team dropped a developer's message detailing new additions and some long-awaited features. As previously touched on, story has been overhauled and unsatisfactory stories and settings have been removed. Character designs have been adjusted and, as a result, the overall story flow, animations, voiceovers, and more had to be modified.
Something you need?
Jian and Minyoung will have resonator story missions.
Yo,
absent from the first closed beta.
Did anyone not like? Did anyone not like her voice? Did anyone not like her voice, CBT1? Because I don't know. I actually haven't really heard many people say like anything about. Did we even have voices? I felt like we did on some parts and we didn't on others. I felt like it was like. It's yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, hey, yeah. You know, you know what though? You know what I do remember? Jian said that weird voice line, "Me ready." Like, it just sounded so weird. Like, I do remember that. Like, him saying that "me ready" thing was so, like, that was so weird. I do remember that though.
Is the presence of a skip button for cutscenes. Although I love watching cutscenes, giving players options is always the best decision. Anyone who's planning to make multiple accounts after the full game releases is really going to appreciate this.
Hey! Oh, not you again!
Combat was the one feature that previous testers could all agree was promising and exciting. Expanding on this, the developers have improved aspects regarding combat and the ecosystem.
Yo, you know what I just thought of?
Another interesting reveal here is that Kakarot's name has been changed to Calcaro. Sorry, Dragon Ball memes.
Yeah, Calcaro. Okay, so that's how I figured. Okay, so Calcaro. Okay. Now, the other thing is, too, what I just thought about, this whole time I haven't thought about what Jian Shin's weapon type is going to be. She's probably going to be a gauntlet user. Like 100%. Like, it makes sense, right? She's doing literally Tai Chi, but, like, still. I just didn't think about that because, like, because the weapons come out and the gauntlets are huge. The gauntlets are huge, dude. Like, they're not little, but I do know that the weapons actually conform to each character. So they don't all look the same. So like Jian, for example, was confusing because he technically had a regular sword, but I think it was technically in the shape of like a great sword because of the way his sword like length was. Like, it was weird. Like, I think it was one of the two. It was either a great sword, but it looked like it was a great sword, but it looked like a regular sword. That's what it was. It was a great sword and looked like a regular sword because it actually conformed to the shape of, I guess, whatever his sheath was that he had it in. So it was like interesting little details they had like that they paid attention to. So I'm almost certain that if they do show the gauntlets for her, they're going to look like they're going to be whatever fits her hands versus like when you're looking at Yuan Wu's, he has the giant gauntlet fist whenever he uses his punches. So we'll see, I guess.
And Calcaro are 3 brand new resonators that will be playable for the first time in the second closed beta, and they look so fun. Multiple new bosses have been added, including a second phase for Scar, which we got a glimpse of in a recent trailer.
Okay, so guys, I'm not gonna lie. I should have put this together with the second phase. Like, that is literally his outfit. Like, I didn't put that together for the longest time. That's just Scar, bro. And then even the cards, like, I wasn't paying attention to these context clues for the longest time, right? There's literally the floating cards in the background. Yo, Hero, don't shoot me, guys. I don't know what was wrong with me. I seen it and I was like, whoa, this is a new boss. This is amazing. Not realizing it was just, it's like Run the Hands Part 2 of Scar. You know? So, Wuthering Radio, we appreciate you for your services because I didn't realize that like literally until today. So,
got a glimpse of in a recent trailer. The barrier to entry for new players has been reduced, hopefully by making more seamless and clear tutorials. For those who are worried about the game being too easy, high difficulty elites and the tactical hologram calamity game mode.
I'm not gonna lie, when I seen that, I was like, wait a minute, they got elite spaces you can go to? Because this is the other thing, right? because they did mention in the developer notice that there was going to be spots that you could go to that would allow you to be able to fight some of these stronger bosses. But I didn't like, you know what's crazy? Like when I was reading it for the first time, I didn't know that this was the spot behind it. So if you're able to see like right beforehand, this is what the spots are going to look like. And it looks like you walk into it, you activate it, and then Monkey Man comes out and he gives you a 2-piece and a biscuit. So like I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
And their promise to greatly reward players looking for a challenge. Regardless of skill level, Wuthering Waves should have something for everyone. In response to feedback that the world was a bit samey, the environment has become a lot more polished. Rather than just being more colorful,
yeah, the environment looks, oh man, I can't wait to actually see this in game, dude.
Frightening and dark. An atmosphere system has been added and includes weather phenomena unique to Wuthering Waves.
Now, what I'm wondering with the weather is if there's going to be debuffs and buffs attached to it, right? Because like that would be kind of insane. Like one minute you're like in the fields, you're clapping a whole bunch of echoes, and then it start raining, and then like it heals the echoes HP back, and they like get bigger and stronger or something like that, and they start beating you up. Like, bro, I like maybe I like that kind of content. I don't know what that means. I could just be a glutton for pain, but like that to me would be kind of fire. Like I think I got this in the bag, and then they just hit that level up button, and they start going sick on me. I think that would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would actually be kind of fire. And even like vice versa, like literally having it to where like you might get some sort of buff based off of the weather or something like that. I think that would be cool. I think that kind of stuff is kind of cool. Cindy said, that's too much. You said they did that in Zelda? That would be cool. See, and I didn't even realize they did that in Zelda. You said I'm more wondering if certain places or maybe even echoes will spawn during these unique Oh, bro, that's literally, I'm not gonna lie. If they go that route, bro, GG Pokemon. Cause like that's a whole like move out of the bag of Pokemon, dog. Cause there were certain Pokemon that you could only find when it's certain weathers in certain spaces. So like if you guys remember like what was it? Like Ruby Sapphire, when you were trying to go and find Groudon and Kyogre, if you went to an area where it was really, really like sunny and it was like almost drought, you knew that that's where Groudon was. But if you went to a place where it was like monsooning, you knew that was the rough area of where Kyogre was. So it was like being able to kind of have echoes that like kind of, oh my God. Wait, Kiro, I need a check, bro. Me and Toka need a check. Toka can get the bigger percentage. I need like 10% though, because what I'm about to cook up, like, bro, that is kind of, that would be crazy. That would be insanity if there were echoes that could directly affect the weather. Take my money now, man. Take my money now. Take it on now, dude. Take it on now. It's over, dude. It's over.
That you can capture throughout your adventure and equip to characters
it's over,
for stat
man.
boosts. Not only that, but each echo has a unique skill you can activate that range from damaging attacks that can parry to healing to movement abilities.
And weather change. Okay? Like I said, Kiro, me and Toka need a percentage. You don't have to write the check now, but we'll always be welcome, whenever you guys are ready for you to give it to us. We'll have our hands out. Like, please, I can definitely do with a check right now. Would appreciate it. But yeah, I would appreciate it.
For the Pokemon fans, the ecosystem has been updated to include a dedicated tutorial. Echoes will be easier to discover and obtain, and after obtaining
I kind of wonder how that's going to be, though.
The chances of reobtaining it in the same tacit field will be increased the more times you challenge it. This is great, because farming echoes was such a fun part of the first closed beta.
It was.
Any improvements to the system are welcome. There was mention of a tag-based system that makes for versatile combinations and strategies based on the circumstances. Most importantly, you can also hunt down shiny echoes, which were referred to as elusive echoes.
Oh my God, bro. That is like this whole concept is so clean to me. Like, and it's like, again, this is like kind of even to like, yo, this might even put like, yo, imagine Wuthering Waves putting more pressure, like, because you already know Power World's putting pressure on Pokemon right now. Imagine Wuthering Waves comes through and starts applying even more pressure to Nintendo. Nintendo's going to be heated. They're going to be sweating. They'll be like, not only did they make these echoes, but they look better than like the last 2 generations of Pokemon we've made. Oh my God. No one take that serious. I'm literally trolling. But like, dude, hey, listen, for real, don't take that serious. I might get canceled by Pokemon lovers for saying that. But hey, listen, you get my drift though. Like, it really is a thing where I'm like, dude, this really is a huge play into so many communities. And this is just going to be huge. Cause like, let's be real, guys. Do you guys know how big the Pokemon community is? We think Genshin's big. Pokemon community literally has like people from that was born in like 1940 in it. Like, it's like dude, that community is massive. We're talking about way more years, insane player base, people that are willing to travel the world to play games like Pokemon Go so that they could catch a version in a completely different country. If you give them any reason to pick up this game, it's Hover, bro. Like, honestly, it really is.
Subject to change. They are said to possess special appearances and features, so it'll be interesting to find out just what they're capable of.
Dude, I need this. I need these echoes,
will be
bro.
Missing voiceovers in
now,
many
okay,
areas,
okay. Now,
reassured that
they kind of told on themselves, right?
Will be missing voiceovers in many.
Look at this, guys. Right? So these are those 2 flying creatures that they emphasize as the elusive echoes. One is the shiny, the other is the regular. So when does this happen? Like you see where I'm going with this? Like they got this on a whole, they tapping into a whole nother bag, bro. They got Aragon in here. Do you guys remember Aragon, bro? Do you guys remember Aragon, that dragon like movie? Where, you know, like there was like that and it had a couple of games. I don't remember how well they did, but that's the vibe that this is giving me right now. Like, you know, or How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know. Like, like I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's giving me that vibe right now. So like, this could be, oh my God, dude. Like, what is happening? Because this just is like, now that it is now confirmed, because we didn't know. We ain't know that these were that was the shiny and the regular version of the same echo. So now knowing that, that's different, dude. You said, as a person with over 1,000 shinies in Pokemon home, I'm ready to shiny hunt in this game. Hey, listen, from a Pokemon fan right there. From a Pokemon fan right there. Hey, it's gonna go dumb, dude. So it's like little stuff like this that I like catching. And Kuro does like, and this is what I mean by they've been cooking, dude. They've been like releasing stuff, and then when you go back and even watch videos that they already released, you're able to finally put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, that's what that is. So it's, oh man, this is fire, dude.
While this test will be missing voiceovers in many areas, we've been reassured that this will be present in the full release of the game after rigorous development. The devs assure us that this isn't the end for optimization. Cross-platform performance, various UI interfaces, in-game text localizations, and existing voiceovers will undergo further improvements down the line. Kuro Games has shown once again that they are more than ready to both accept feedback and put it into action.
Yeah,
this is
1,000%.
truly exemplified in the changes to character design, and you'll need to watch this video to see the biggest character design.
That was a really well done video. Wuthering Radio, folks. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, man. I love this channel. Hold on, let me do it. Boom. Let me be the start. Yeah, dude, subscribe to this channel. I love Wuthering Radio's content, man, because they really do simplify a lot of stuff. I love it. Great channel. Glad to be a part of the same community for once, you know? But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Carol cooking, bro. They are cooking up something special.